tonight, moments away from the newest senior spotlight, the boys soccer team, but we start tonight with volleyball. In just moments, the team will take to the court for their senior night against Bay Path. What to expect as they have officially qualified for the state tournament. How they did it in a dramatic fashion versus Tantascwa with a big win, and what needs to happen. Did they win their league championship? What needs to happen for that? In other news, girls soccer in the hunt tonight. They're hoping to win their league and qualify for the state tournament. In order to do so, they'll have to have a good game today, and they'll have to beat North Middlesex Saturday morning. It's a very big weekend for the team. What to expect? Football tonight on the road versus Neshoba. They're week after their bye week. What is this meaning for them? The TNG game of the week. And right now, as we speak, where do your Rams stand in the playoff race? Yesterday was the boys soccer senior night. The seniors recognized in front of their home crowd. Also tonight, the boys soccer senior spotlight. What those players told me earlier this week about what that moment would mean for them. Also tonight in the national sports, we all know it by now, but the New England Patriots are in first place.
From the Sports Zone studios, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone and good evening. Thanks for ending another week with us here on Sports Zone. We weren't with you on Monday for the holiday, but glad to be right back here with all of you. And so much has happened since I last saw you last week, including the big news this week, the volleyball team, the first of the fall programs to qualify for the state tournament. Really big news for the team. They play tonight for senior night. We'll talk about them in just a moment. Boys soccer as well in their senior spotlight night. You will be able to watch it right here, what those players had to say before, of course, their big senior night. As I mentioned, we start on the volleyball court. They play tonight versus Bay Path. It's senior night. They'll recognize all of their seniors in front of the home crowd. You remember just a few weeks ago, we talked to those seniors on the senior spotlight interview. And here's what some of them said this senior night moment is going to mean for them.
So obviously it's gonna be really sad, but I think it's also like in a way happy too, because just like I said before, like knowing that like we've all gone through the 4 years together, it's like seeing how much we grew.
But I think, to be honest, I'll cry and I don't want to leave.
I just remember last year writing my senior speech for a senior from last year, and knowing that the juniors this year are going to do that for us, it kind of just shows how fast everything goes by.
Obviously the players soaking in and talking very highly about what this moment will mean. But what about what yesterday meant? The team faced off against Tantascwa in a game to win, but they did do it there. The first set was won by Shepherd Hill against Tantascwa. They lost the second set. You saw it right here on Sports Zone. I was reporting on it. But they win the third set, a big win in the third set, which would force, of course, a fourth set against Tantascwa. Of course, it's all on Dig Pink night. Well, they end up winning 25-19 in the final set to take home the 3-1 victory. And right here is exactly how it happened. You're watching it right now, the play that made this team victorious. And with this win, the Shepherd Hill Rams volleyball program has qualified for the Massachusetts State Tournament, MIAA. Now, of course, we don't know the rankings. We don't know where they will stand, but we know they will compete in the postseason. And we'll tell you all of their rankings, where they stand, everything, when we get that information. Very soon, we expect to have that probably by the end of next week. What we also know, though, is the team is still hoping to win leagues. And last we checked, there is then nothing confirmed that they've won yet. Ayr Shirley and Marlborough will face off in a big game tonight. Depending on the winner of that game, if Marlborough beats Ayr Shirley, then the Rams would win their league. If not, as I've been told, there is a whole math equation that goes into figuring out who wins what. But we don't know quite yet whether or not the team has won the league. And when we find out, we'll let you know. That would be big, the banner going up there. If you remember their senior spotlight, they talked very big. They wanted that banner. They wanted it to go up. And they talked about that. We'll see if they can accomplish it. Speaking of trying to win the league, the girls soccer team is really trying to do that as well. They have their pink out game tonight right here from Shepherd Hill, so make sure to pop out. That game starts at 3:30. You can be there and watch the team compete in their pink out. But not only do they have that game tonight, we also know that there's a big game Saturday against North Middlesex, Saturday morning. If the team wins that game, they win their league, and that would be very big. Of course, boosting their potential of qualifying for the Massachusetts State Tournament, which the team wants, but also winning the league and getting a banner up in the gym. That would be a very big accomplishment for them. Senior night for them is next Thursday as well, and of course we'll talk about that on Monday. We'll be there, being there in attendance for that night. So we'll see what happens. I've seen a couple players today, and they were talking a little bit about Saturday's game, saying they're pretty excited, a little nervous for it, but we expect good things from all of them. From girls soccer to boys football, of course, tonight they get back after a long bye week. They got time to rest, relax, practice, dive in on some things, and today they will be facing off against Nashoba. Now, how does Nashoba look this season? They're 2-2-1, a pretty solid team that the Rams will have to take on tonight, and they hope to beat because a win tonight is crucial to potentially make the playoffs. Of course, the Rams obviously want to make those playoffs, so tonight it will start by winning Nashoba, who we expect the team to have a good battle against. Now, you might be asking yourselves, where do the Rams stand right now in that playoff race? And right now, Shepherd Hill is 4-1 on the season. And in the playoffs, they're currently 16th, the last team in. We talked about, the equation, what teams you play matter what, and we're all familiar with that. We talked about it on a past episode. If the Rams can continue winning games, they could put themselves in a good spot. But as of today, if the playoffs started today, Shepherd Hill football would be 16th. Of course, follow along with us right here. It is the TNG game of the week, so Tommy Castle on X will most likely have your updates from the game. He's a TNG reporter, and I will report what I can find out about the game on Sports Zone. So make sure to stay tuned with us. We had a busy day for the show today, that's for sure. Turning quickly tonight to the boys soccer team. They honored their seniors yesterday. Here's what the banners looked like in front of the home crowd, and each of those players getting called up name by name. And unfortunately, I was unable to get on video because I was announcing those players as they came up, but it was a really good moment for all of them and get the recognition that they wanted. Unfortunately, the game didn't go the way that many of those players wanted, losing to Worcester North 4-1. So for the Rams, they have one final game left on the schedule, and that will do it for this season. And before the boys soccer season wrapped up, I took the opportunity to go talk to those seniors, all of them who were recognized just yesterday. I actually asked them what that moment would mean, and you'll hear what they thought just before stepping onto that field. And also, I talked to them about this season, about this program, and the progress that has been made throughout the years. Here is our senior spotlight, the boys soccer team. All right, everyone, welcome back to another Senior Spotlight. Today we have our boys soccer team with us. Guys, thanks for joining us a little bit. Let's talk about the season so far. Obviously, record 3-8-4, and three more games left to go this season. What have you guys, we'll start with Landon. We'll go down the row. Landon, what have you experienced this season? What do you think about the year, and what do you got to do to finish out strong here the last 3 games?
I think we have really good teamwork, really good hustle, and the score sheet doesn't always reflect how hard our team goes, and still have 3 more games to fix the record a little bit.
Christian?
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with them. Like, the team, we're always working hard. We're keeping up with every single level that we play at. It's just sometimes we don't get the results we need. We still got 3 games left. We just got to prove ourselves.
Juan?
Yeah, like everyone said, we've been working very hard, and from last season to this season, we've improved very much. And there's some games that haven't gone in our favor, but that's just how the game goes. But we just got to finish strong.
If you look at the stat book, all of your names will come up as making a big impact on this program, on this year. What does it mean for you guys, to know that you didn't just play the game, you actually made an impact, and you are setting an example for everyone?
Yeah, just like Christian said, I mean, it means a lot to leave an impact on the program, and I hope people learn from it, people make bigger impacts than me someday.
Yeah, like Lynn said, from last year we made such a big jump, even just like more goals scored, like more assists from other people and whatnot. So I mean, like, even if it's not translating to many wins, but like setting a good example, like scoring goals and getting assists for me, like I get to show the younger kids that like the work I've been putting in is like showing up in the game, and it's really like making an impact in the game and just showing them that if they work hard, they can get to where I'm at too. It's just really about confidence and training.
All right, Thursday is you guys' senior night. You'll head out in the field. You'll receive all the senior recognition. What is that going to mean for all of you? Landon, we'll start with you.
I honestly think it'll be kind of sad, but at the same time, we have a job to do. We gotta try fixing our record a little bit, get a win, and we're just gonna all play probably our hardest we've ever played and try to get that win for each other and for ourselves.
Brendan, what's it going to mean for you?
Well, I mean, definitely, like Landon said, sad. I mean, it'll be the last home game I have with all of them, but I mean, like, we're the first season in school. I mean, like, we have so many more opportunities to make more memories, whatever. So, I mean, it'll be sad, but hopefully you'll get a win, start the end of the season strong, and, you know, end on a good note. And, I mean, just have everybody, like, even though it's sad we're leaving, end on a good note, everybody's happy, make good memories to end the season.
Juan?
Yeah, it's going to be very sad and very, like, playing one last match with everyone you grew up with, growing up with them, having memories with everything, but like Landon said, we have a job to do. We have to go out there and fight, but most importantly, have fun, because that's what we're supposed to do with each other, and just play with our passion and with our heart and get that one.
Christian?
Yeah, it's going to be tough stepping out there for the last time, because we've been playing here for 3 years now. For varsity, 3 for me, more for others, some less, but like we've just been playing there past, like, ever since we stepped into high school. So it's going to be sad, but like we also have, like everyone else said, like we still got to get a win. We got to focus on finishing the season strong.
Jason?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be sad playing my last home game on the Shepherd Hill turf, but I think it'll be good if we get the job done and get the win.
It's been a while since many fans of the New England Patriots have been able to say it was a good week to be a Patriots fan, but it was really a good week to be a Patriots fan. After watching Drake May perform against the Saints on Sunday, he looked really good. And actually, a lot of people are talking about May in the MVP conversation right behind Baker Mayfield. Who knows? Let's pump the brakes on that, of course. But he looked pretty solid on Sunday. And of course, with the Buffalo Bills losing to Atlanta, that means the New England Patriots are up top of the AFC East for the first time in years. Now, for Patriots fans, they have more to be happy about this week as the Patriots head into Tennessee for Mike Vrabel's revenge game against the Titans. Should be a lot of fun to see, hey, can Vrabel get that revenge against his former team? And it was a pretty personal exit for Vrabel from Tennessee, so it'll be interesting to see how this game goes for him. For all of you, I encourage you to get up to the Hill tonight if you can to support the volleyball team. That game starts at 5:30. Senior events should start around 5 after the JV game. Also, if you're around at 3:30, the girls soccer team, head out and support them in their Pink Out Night as they honor and support those affected by breast cancer. Really good cause, of course. Thanks for being with us, everybody, and we will see you again on Monday to break down everything that happens today, Saturday, and of course on Monday. Till then, have a great weekend. Good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, your place for Rams sports news.